Hello, this is probably the first time that I'll be doing a tutorial with Trial by Fire. Let's get started. First, it's the infantry stage. So let's just
Leave it to
auto-configure
me!
and attack it. This one's easy, so you need to just adjust everything for cavalry. Okay, it's done. So let me show you step by step. First, you adjust your equipment to cavalry. This one is my cavalry. Oh, this one's not yet set. So let's get this one correctly. Your hero should be on a cavalry too. And this one, your cavalry should be maxed. Okay, that would be your settings for cavalry. Let's place the cavalry in front so they can attack earlier. And on to the next stage. Let's remove the three first stages first because this one's easy.
Acknowledged.
Let's set everything to infantry and there we go. We have a quick sip right now. Let's wait for it. And upon looking at everything, your equipment should be based on infantry as well. Your hero should be on infantry as well. And also this one. Everything infantry related should be maxed for you to get it right. You only need infantry here because most of your enemies are ranged only. They don't matter that much. Onto the cavalry stage. Similarly, over here you need everything to be ranged. This one is not that precise because you need to have at least a little time. Because if you are attacking with only range, your enemies will come out. This one's not accurate. So let's make it accurate. Let's set it to this one. The range at the front and the cavalry in the back. Everything must be ranged related, including the heroes, equipments, and everything here should be maxed. Okay, that's great. The cavalry. Let's max out the cavalry. Because I placed cavalry with them. If you want to place an infantry with them, you max the infantry as well. Okay, this one's the hard part, the mix stage. Right now I'm set into infantry, so everything here is infantry related. Equipment, heroes, infantry formation, so that the infantry will be at the front. They can attack earlier, and all the infantry here are at max. Okay, but it doesn't work that much. Sometimes it's not quick sip like this. The quick sip did not work, so we will do this on a case-to-case basis. Okay, first it's done. Let's check the next. Okay, it's defeat. Why did we lose? Why did we lose? So let's check. The formation of the enemy is in infantry wedge. Okay, and how about here? So infantry wedge, the infantry of the enemy is at the front. Then the next damage is the cavalry. So what do we do? Let's max out the cavalry. Let's change everything to cavalry. Okay, over here, cavalry
I'll
for
so
everything.
leave it to
A job for these. Oh, a job.
This one, this one, army attack, and this one, they work in all formations. We only change this one because this one's for infantry. Let's change it to cavalry, like that. The equipment should be on cavalry as well. So these are my cavalry equipment. I know it's bad, but I guess it works. If it works, then there's nothing you should think about. Let's change everything to cavalry. Okay, let's place the cavalry in front. As you can see here, the cavalries are in front, the infantries are here. So let's change this into this one so it can attack earlier. And let's max out all the cavalry. You don't need to bother at the other ones because you're not using them. As you can see from our lineup, only cavalries. Don't forget to change your leader into cavalry.
I'll do my
And then let's start. I hope it works. It should work actually. Okay, on to the next. I wonder what's next. I did not even look at it. But if our pure cavalry lineup does not work, then let's change it. Let's change it. Okay, it doesn't work. The lineup is on formation ranged. Okay, pure range. There's not much to think about. There's not much to think about here. So let's just max out the infantry. Let's clear everything here.
My
Let's change every hero.
darkness.
where there's food.
Dark. Acknowledged.
Infantry.
For honor.
Why did I choose Shade over Scarlet? Because Scarlet only offers infantry def. However, Shade, if you look at Shade,
My
Where-
darkness. For
If you
honor.
look at Shade, Shade has an infantry def as well, similarly to Scarlet, but Shade has a castle guard. We need that one. This one has no war related. It's only construction boost and max energy. So we need the castle guard. That's great. Let's change the
For
hero
honor.
to F infantry. Everything here should be infantry related for the equipment. So let's change everything. This one is for infantry. This one, and this one. And let's change the infantry. Let's change the talents to infantry. Okay, over here. And let's place it into. Let's change the formation to place the infantry in front, as you can see there. And this should be. That's great. On to the next. We'll do this 50 more times for mixed stage. Mixed stage is a little bit hard. Okay, it worked as well. I did not even see the lineup, but it worked, so there's no need to look upon that. It worked again. Okay. Let's just wait for it to be defeated. I don't know where it is. Okay, it still worked. We're going to change it once it does not win. Okay, it still wins. That's great. You don't need to change anything. So you just change it when you lose. Okay, we lose here. We lost here, so let's check out the formation of the enemy. We're defending, so the formation of the enemy is ranged. However, if you're going to look at it, the heroic fighter is the infantry of the enemy is the one that's a lot. And if you look at it more, the cavalry of the enemy is the one that's being damaged, not the range. I'll show you why it's like that. So let's watch it. I'll explain everything. Even if the formation of the enemy is ranged, you can see that
They
the cavalry
look
and the infantry are moving in
delicious.
front. The cavalry and the infantry are moving in front. So when the walls fall, you will attack what's in front. That's the explanation.
Just
They're attacking the
die.
cavalry. They're not going to the infantry because the cavalry went in front. It doesn't matter what the formation is when you're defending. You need to look at what you are attacking. You're attacking the cavalry. So what does that mean? We need to change everything to range. That explains it. And since there are a lot of ranged units from the enemy, we need something to tank. This one is the tank. That depends on what is a lot on the enemy. If the enemy has a lot of infantry, then you tank with the cavalry. Do not go in with full range. However, when you're
Let's
defending,
go. Let this vengeance.
if you're defending, you can go full range, but not right now because we can tank. We need something to tank the range of the enemy. They have a lot of ranged troops. Okay, everything is not ranged, so let's change it to ranged. This one too, and this one too. Okay, let's change the hero. Let's change the leader into range. The range formation should be... The infantry should be in front because they are tanking. So let's remove all the cavalry. Let's place it to infantry as well. But prioritize the range first. Okay, let's place it to range. And this one, let's remove this. We don't need that one. Oh, right. We need that one. But we prioritize the ranged first, okay? All ranged are max. Formation is correct. Equipments, heroes, correct. Let's try. I hope it works. Okay, it does not work. Let's see what happened. Oh yeah, right. Because it's range, so they will attack the range. But this should be correct. Oh, maybe let's try with a lot of cavalry. Let's try differently. Okay. There's not much to think about here. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't work, then let's try again. You have an unlimited tries, so it's okay to get it wrong. Just get it right the next time. It's okay. It still doesn't work. Let's analyze everything. So the Drake Riders are gone, and okay, so because they're attacking the infantry and the cavalry when the walls fall, I get it now. So you need a little infantry and max cavalry. Let the cavalry do the work. Let's let's just ignore the formation of the enemy. Let's
I'll
ignore
do.
it.
So,
Let's go pure cavalry. Okay, so let's change our equipment. I really wish there are some, what do you call that? I can't remember. I think it's quiver. The one you just press it and then your equipments are already here. Okay,
I'll do it.
let's change it to cavalry. Everything is fine. Let's remove this. Okay, that's great. Let's place the infantry in the front so they can tank. I guess that's everything. And let's wait. That should work now. That's great. On to the next. I wonder if we can win this one. Okay, we cannot win it. Let's see what happened. The enemy has cavalry wedge. Okay, cavalry wedge, and everything is cannoneer. So they have a lot of range, but it's a cavalry wedge. They're attacking. So that means we're not defending. And if they're attacking, then we can. Wait, what happened? Oh, we're the one attacking. They have a wall. Okay, so we cannot go pure range because every troops of them will come out, even if the walls before, even if before the walls fall down. So what should we do here? If everything is in range, let's try pure infantry. I believe this would work because everything is pure range and wait, let's double check. That's from the top, it's cavalry wedge and the one damage are the infantry. I don't think pure infantry works. How about let's try again the pure range with a little infantry so they can tank. A few cavalry so they can tank. The cavalry should be the one tanking because
All Tatler is let vengeance.
they have a lot of cavalry. Okay, let's reset everything. Let's place this in range. Let's remove this one. We don't need this one. Let's change the leader. Let's change the equipment. Equipment should all be ranged. Should all be related to range. Okay, and the last one over here. What's our formation? Okay. We just need them in the back. This one has a lot of difference with this. This one, in this formation, the range will be the one tanking. And this one, the cavalry will be the one tanking. We're not using this one since if the 5,000 cavalry falls down, every troop of the enemy will go out. So we just need it here. Let's see if it works. It worked. On to the next. Okay. It's a defeat. Okay, I kinda expected that. Cavalry wedge again. But what's up? They have a lot of infantry. Cavalry wedge with a lot of infantry. To double check everything, cavalry wedge is like this. The cavalry and the infantry are in front. What does that mean? That means that you will be attacking the cavalry first and then the infantry. You don't care about the range. So let's go max cavalry. They have a lot of infantry.
so,
The story will be different if the cavalry are the one a lot. But this time it's the infantry, so let's max out the cavalry so they can damage the infantry. Let's go cavalry equipment. This one. Oops. Cavalry over here. Okay. Let's change the leader into RT. Cavalry on everything. Let's max out the cavalry. Okay, let's remove this. That one. Let's place the cavalry in front. And there we go. This should work. That's great. On to the next. We're on to the next phase. This does not change anything. So it's just a little it's just a 50 stage puzzle where you just deploy the right troops and then you can win it. That's just it per day. Okay, we got defeated. Let's see what happened. The enemy has range wedge. Okay, that will be automatically losing for us as automatically, obviously. They have a lot of cavalry, and they have a range wedge. What's range wedge? Range wedge is which cavalry the next. Okay, so let's just if they have a lot of cavalry, then let's place some cavalry in front and pure range. Over here, let's change everything to range.
I'll
1, 2,
need
3, 4,
let
5.
venge.
Let's change the equipment to range. Where's that? This one. This one. This one's correct. This one's correct. And let's go here. And let's change the hero to
I'll
range. Let's max out every range formation with secondary to cavalry. Okay, let's remove this. Max out the range. Okay. The formation should be range with the cavalries in the back, because for the enemy troops to not go outside. I hope this one works. It should work. On to the next. I'm trying to simplify everything so you guys can understand. Okay, there's another defeat. It's okay. Don't panic. Just look at the formation. It's infantry. Of course I will lose there. So let's check infantry with a lot of heroic cannoneer. But everything that's fighting is the cavalry and the infantry of the enemy. Infantry wedge. Let's max out the cavalry. Let's change this one to cabs. Clear everything here.
I'll do
So, oh,
Okay, infantry, cavalry for the equipment. Let's change it. I hope there's a shortcut here. But yeah, I already said that. So let's just do it. Cavalry here, arcade.
I'll do my
Let's max out the cavalry. Cav. Over here, let's place this. Oops. Max out cavalry. Let's place the cavalry in front. Okay, it did not work. Why? Because they have a lot of range. So we need something to tank. So let's max out the cavalry as well. Let's place something to tank. Infantry phalanx. Let's remove this one. Let's place it on infantry. Let's remove this one. Let's place it on infantry. And let's remove the range. Oh, there's 5 more. Just place it there. The infantry should tank. This should be resulting in a win. Okay, that's great. On to the next. It's a defeat. Let's check what happened. Range wedge. Okay. Range wedge with a lot of ancient required. There's a lot of cavalries. Everything is being damaged. Okay, so the answer here is simple. Let's just place it on a max range because they have a lot of cabs. Let's place
I'll
everything
need
in range.
let the storm rage.
Let the infantry tank. Equipment should be ranged because the range is the one doing damage. Okay, everything here is ranged. The leader should be in range. Let's remove this one. We're not using it. Let's transfer it to range. Remove this one. Let's remove this one. Transfer it to range. And the last, let's remove this one. Transfer it to range. Transfer it to infantry. Double check everything. Okay, equipment should be good. Okay, that's good. That should result in a win as well. I hope so. It does. Okay, on to the next. We're doing this 50 times. Then that's okay. Okay, it's a defeat. Let's check what happened. Infantry phalanx. I have a lot of range if you can remember. Infantry phalanx with a lot of infantry. So that's a simple question. You know what to do. Let's place a lot of cabs.
oh, a job.
With the cabs in front, let's change equipments to cabs. Everything should be cavalry so that we can help the cavalries. This one's my cav equipment. This one's correct. Let's change the hero to cavalry. Let's change everything to cabs. Okay, cavalry. Cavalry. We don't care about the secondary unit. We only care maxing out the cavalry. Okay, that should work. That should work right now. That's great. On to the next. Okay, that's great. I did not expect that. Usually when after winning, the next one is the counter to your units. Okay, like that. That's just what I said. Range wedge, okay, because that's the counter to my pure caps. Range wedge with the with the ranged and the cavalry's fighting with a lot of infantry, but it's a range wedge. Let's check what's a range wedge. A range wedge is just like the results. This is exactly like the results. So what should we do? Are they attacking? Can I check if they're attacking? They are attacking. Did all my tanks fell down? Oh, it's just the pure caps. Okay. The cabs attack this one and this one. So they are not attacking the infantry. So we don't need any cavalries here. We don't need cavalries here. And we just need to destroy these two. With the range wedge. Okay. I'll check again one last time. It's a range wedge. So let's use cavalries for tanks and max out here. Okay, let's transfer everything to
For
range
all.
I'll
again.
need. Let this venge.
Transfer everything to range. Equipments to range. Okay. Okay, this one's good. This one's good as well. And this one too. Leader into
I'll.
range. Let's max out the range. We're not using infantry. Okay, so let's transfer everything from infantry to ranged. So my range is max out there. Let's go. I'm not using infantry, so let's transfer it to cabs. Formation should be... Yes, this one's correct. We need the range to tank. What? It lost. Okay, so what happened? Oh, so now it transferred. So now they are attacking. They are now attacking the heroic fighter. My tank did not. My cavalries did not even fell down. Okay. Pure cabs did not work. Range did not work. But they have a lot of infantry. This is hard. They have a wedge. A wedge formation is actually hard when the counter to the wedge is the one that has a lot. Don't know what to do. Let me think. You have a range wedge. What's next to range? It's the cavalry, right? The pure range did not work. Okay. Let's try this one. Let's try the heroic fighter to tank over here. I don't know. I expect this to lose, but you never know if it works or not. It doesn't work. 83. Okay. Let's go back to our original plan. But next time let's set the cavalries to tank. It will not work as well. Okay, it will not work as well. Okay, let me think. You have range wedge with a lot of infantry. This is the hard part. If you have an infantry wedge with a lot of cavalry, range wedge with a lot of infantry, or at least a cavalry wedge with a lot of range, this one is very hard. Because the range will not move. Everything here will move. Everything here will move. But the range will stay here. And you don't know who you're fighting. We already tried max cavalry in the front. But we did not try tanking. We did not try something to tank. Let's try this one.
I'll.
So. Oh, will
Okay.
a job.
I hope this works. I really hope it works. Okay, let's remove this. Let's place this to the one fighting. Let's place everything here to cabs. Oh, by the way, boons do not work in this game in this game mode. What are boons? Boons are the one that boost your army attack, army defense, the one you activate
I'll do
in
my
your
best.
castle. It does not work here, so don't bother moving them. Okay, let's try this now. It will not work. It will not work. Okay. What happened? They're still the same. They're still the one being attacked. I know. Let's try pure infantry. Since it's ranged. Let's try it on that attack.
My axe.
Let's try if it
Time
works.
for
Let's try it if it works. If it works, then that's good for us. Infantry. Okay, let's go infant.
For on.
Infantry. Let's place everything to infantry. Okay. Remove this. Place it to infant. Okay. Then infantry. Okay. Let's see if this works because they have a range wedge. Oh, it worked. Okay, that's great. On to the next. That's so great. Okay, this one's an easy defeat. Let's try it. Range phalanx with a lot of cavalry. Okay. Let's see what's a range phalanx. Range phalanx is this. Range phalanx with a lot of cavalry. Why am I attacking the cavalry? Why am I attacking the cavalry? It should be infantry, right? Well, anyway. Range phalanx with a lot of cavalry. So let's just place some cavalry as the tank. Let's go here.
All need. Let's go. Vengeance for the vengeance. Let the vengeance.
Okay. And then range equipment. Range leader.
All.
That's great. Let's place everything in range. We have no infantry right now. So let's remove the infantry bonus and let's place it to range. We have cavalry, so let's at least try something. And we need the range to tank. Let's fight. This should work right now. It did. Okay, on to the next. Only wedge formations are hard. The phalanxes are good. What happened? Infantry phalanx. Okay, that would be easy. Infantry phalanx with a lot of range. So let's just place some tanks. Let's just place some tanks over here. Let's change everything to cavalry.
I'll
so
leave.
oh, a jump.
Let's change everything to cavalry. Change everything to cavalry. Let's remove the range. Let's place some here. And this one, let's remove here. Let's place in the gaps. Secondary for infantry. Let's place the infantry to tank. Let's change this one to cabs.
I'll do.
This one's okay. This one's not okay. So let's place it. Let's replace it with cabs. Cavalry equipment. There we go. There we go. Okay. Everything is checked. Check, check, check. Let's fight. And this would win. This would result in a win easily. On to the next. I wonder what's next. I hope we can win this without even looking at it. Okay, we did it. That's great. On to the next phase. We're at the third phase now, out of 5. I hope we could at least get far. Okay, we did not get far. Let's try again. Enemy has cavalry phalanx and with a lot of range. Cavalry phalanx with a lot of range. Okay, so let's change into range. We need something to tank because they have a lot of range. We need the infantry to tank at least a little. And then change everything. Change this one to range.
I'll need. Let this vent.
Let's place this one to range. We don't need cabs. Range, 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 range. Okay, over here. And the talents. Don't forget the talents. We don't need cabs. We don't need cabs. So let's place the cav talents into range. Over here, and let's redistribute this to range. That's great. Leader should be a ranged one. Okay, check, 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 check. Okay, that's good. You should win. Next. We don't have a lot to talk about as we cannot see what's the enemy for the next. We don't need to check everything before we go. We need to take them one step at a time, one stage at a time, and we just go with the flow, I guess. Okay, we have a defeat. Let's check. The enemy is a range wedge with a lot of cabs. Range wedge with a lot of cabs. Why did we lose this? Because they're fighting the heroic fighters. Okay. Range wedge with a lot of cabs. Let's try pure infantry.
Where there's
Darkness. For on.
I'm not that confident with pure infantry, but let's at least try. Let's at least try. We have a lot of tries. We are not running out of tries, so that's better. Let's just try and try until we win. Okay, everything is infantry, equipment. About here, everything is infantry. Okay, over here, let's transfer this one to here. And infantry is phalanx. Okay, let's just try. Because it's a range wedge, so it's a good try. Okay, it's a loss because they have a lot of cabs. This is the first time I'm trying this. How about something with the range tank? Let the range tank. Okay, that's a bad idea. Let's do not try that again. So we have ranged that lost. This only results to one, meaning we need pure cabs with something to tank. Okay, let's play some tanks, just a little, so they can tank the ranged. Not that necessary. Not that necessary, but if it does not work, then let's just remove it and let's place a pure cabs. What happened here? Okay, let's place the cabs. Okay. Okay,
I'll do my
lead, and let's place them as tanks. Let's try this one. Okay, it does not work because it's a wedge formation with a lot of enemies in the back. I wonder how we should do this. Maybe the answer is definitely a pure range, but that's the first we tried and it didn't work. Maybe it's in the numbering. Let's try with a little lot more infantry. Oops, what happened? Let's place it with the long shot.
let's vengeance.
Okay. Let's remove the cabs. We don't need the cabs. Okay. Let's remove the cabs. We don't need the cabs. Let's remove the cabs. Let's place them to range. Everything is okay. Okay. Let's try this. Whoa, it worked. That's great. You just need the numbering correctly. You just need to adjust it. Okay, that's quick. Let's check. Another range wedge with a lot of infantry right now. Range wedge with a lot of infantry. Let's change range wedge again. Range wedge with a lot of infantry. Okay, so this is my problem. So this should work. Actually, I wonder why did it not. Range wedge with a lot of infantry. The infantries are being damaged. I just want to see this one. I know it will lose. I just want to see the results. Okay, it lost. The results are almost the same. Okay. Ranged wedge with a lot of infantry. Okay. I know what went wrong because the infantries are tanking. So let's switch the tanks to range so they will not go out. Okay, it lost again. Let's check what happened. 86. It went lower. Okay. Range wedge with a lot of infantry. Okay, let's try cabs with something to tank. We don't need the tank. The range of the enemy is just low.
I'll do my
we don't
best.
need the tank. Let's change everything to cabs. Cabs. Over here, cabs. Cabs here. Okay, everything's good. Let's change the cabs here. And let's replace everything to cabs. Okay. Change everything to cabs. Okay. That would be great. Let's see what happens. This is a pure cabs lineup. It doesn't work. Okay. Range wedge is the hardest among them. Apparently. How about let's try with the little infantry. I don't know, let's just try. What would happen? I don't know what would happen. Okay, it's a loose. And still the same results. Okay, this is my last try. Let's try with pure infantry.
My darkness ignite.
Let's try with pure infantry. Okay, let's change everything to inf. Okay, everything is infant. Okay, let's change this one to here. That would be great. Okay, let's place the infantry in front. And let's fight. Let's just go to them head on. It still did not work. Okay. I wonder why. I really wonder why. Let's adjust it. Let's try adjusting the numbers. What's the last? 82. Let's try what would happen. From 82 to 85. Oh, what does that mean? Does that mean I'm incorrect? Maybe the cavalries are damaged. 82 to 85, let's check this one. 82 to 85 to 84, it went down. And let's try, because they don't have damage. They lack the damage. Everything is exactly the same. But if I go calves, everything is damaged. What's going on here? If I go pure cabs, everything will be damaged, even the cavalries of the enemy. But if it's pure infantry, only the two types are damaged. It's a range wedge, so that means cavalries and the range are in front. I am the one attacking, so they just stand still. Okay. Let's try this one. Let's try pure cabs. I'm changing the equipment. I just want to see this because we're here. It went extremely low. What happened? Oh, okay. So let's change the equipment to cabs again. Oh, wait a second. What? I think I did not change the equipment from infantry. I think I did not change it to infantry. I forgot. Wow. Did I? Okay, let's try this again. I forgot this one? Okay. Will it change anything? Let's see. Ah, it changed everything. Okay. I forgot changing the equipment to infantry. That's so great. That's so good. Okay, cavalry wedge, another wedge. Okay. I dislike wedges. Cavalry wedge with the cabs, with a lot of cabs. That one's easy. Okay, let's just move a cavalry tank into range, pure range.
Oh, let's vet.
Let us not forget changing the equipment to range. Okay, change everything to range. This one's ranged. Okay. Hero to range. Range cavalry. So let's remove the infantry. Let's place everything in range. Okay, let's remove this one. Place the range. This one a secondary. What will I tank? Okay, let's do this. They have a lot of cabs, so let's make the range tank. Okay, that should work. On to the next. This one we're defending. This one's my base, so we're defending. Okay, we lost our defense. What happened? They have a range phalanx. This one's theirs, the left one. Range phalanx with a lot of heroic fighter. So let's change everything to cabs. Because the infantry will move forward, there's no need to look at the formation of the enemy. Cavalry, let's place everything to cabs. Honestly, the one that's making this one long is the one where you change your equipment, your heroes, your talents. That's what makes it long. But honestly, it should be quick enough if we can interchange them quickly. Okay, some cabs. Let's place the cabs in front. Okay. The infantry should be at the front, so that should damage them. Okay, that's correct. Let's go again. I'm already at 40 minutes, and we're not even halfway through. Okay, what's here? They have a cab phalanx with a lot of cabs. That one's easy, so let's just place here. We need the cabs to tank. Let's go pure range. If we're going pure range,
let this
if we're going pure range without any tanks, the troops of the enemy will go outside. We're trying to avoid that, so let's place some tanks. The range ones, if you're going for a pure range, you need something to tank. You will always need something to tank. Okay, let's remove this one. The cabs are the secondary ones. They are the one tanking. Let's place our leader here. Everything is correct. Okay, that should do it. That's great. On to the next. We have 22 more. That's okay. We have a lot of time. Oh, okay. I did not expect that. We won. Let's wait for our first. Let's wait for our loss. Okay, I should not have said that. So our loss is based on an infantry phalanx with a lot of cabs, but they are fighting with only the infantry are in front. So let's just place these cabs. It's a phalanx. It's easy. You're going to have a problem with wedges. Wedge formations are the hardest. I take a lot of time fighting them, but it's okay. At least I win. Okay, everything here is cabs. Let's change the hero to cab. Okay, that's my VIP. Let's ignore that for a while. Okay, everything is cabs. Let's place the cabs in front. Okay, let's go. It's an infantry phalanx, so we don't need to look into that much. Okay, on to the next phase. This is the fourth phase of the mixed stages. Oh, we're only at the third. No, this is the fourth. Yes, this is the fourth. Okay, let's wait for a loss again. Our cavalry should steamroll everything. I'm a main range thingy. I have no infantry attack damage whatsoever, but that's not your problem. That's mine. We lost. Okay, so what happened? The enemy has range. Okay, that's obviously a loss. Range wedge with a lot of range. Okay, so let's go pure infant. Let's go pure infant. Let's try it.
Darkness.
If it does not work, then we just check what happened. That's okay. We're going on a case to case here. There's no one answer to everything, especially in the mixed stages. Let's place the infantry in front. Let's change the leader. Let's double check everything, because because it just happened earlier that I forgot to change my equipment, and that's so embarrassing actually. Okay, everything is set. Let's go. Okay, that's a win. On to the next. We have 16, 17 more left. That's okay. We have a lot of time. Okay, I did not expect that. My infantry is super weak. Maybe that's a range formation or something. Okay, that's a loss. Let's go. Someone joined us. I wonder who's that one. The enemy has a cavalry edge, so obviously I will lose with a lot of fighter. Did he just help me and leave? Okay. Okay, let's go Cavs.
I'll do
Cavs,
So,
Cavs,
oh,
Cavs, Cavs, Cavs. Let's change this one to
I'll
Cav.
do my
Okay, that's arcade. Cav, 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 Cav. This one is not Cav. Okay, let's change this to Cav. Cavalry, this one's my Cav. Cav, my Cav is being okay. The two are done. Let's change everything to Cavs, 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 Cavs. Okay, let's remove this. Oops, not that one. This one. Let's change everything to Cavs. We don't need anything else. Let's jump up. Sorry. Let's double check everything. Okay, they have a cavalry wedge with a lot of infantry. This should work. That's great. On to the next. Oh, okay, we win. That's great. What's next? Oh, we win again. Okay, so we're now defending. We are now defending our castle, our turf. Let's see what happens. Oh, we win. Okay, I did not expect that. I always lose at defending. Okay, that's our defeat. Let's see what happened. It's a range, so that's obviously a loss for me. Range with a lot of infant. Okay, let's just place a lot of infant as well, so we can fight the range. Wait, let me double check everything. Is this a phalanx? This is a phalanx, so let's just go simple. Let's just go
my
simple. If it's a phalanx,
darkness.
the weak.
For
let's just go simple. If it's a phalanx, you just counter everything. You just counter what's in front. However, if that does not work, then maybe we can try something else. Maybe let's check if what are the troops that are a lot in there. We're going infant, so let's change this one. Let's place it to infant. Okay, infantry. Okay. Hey, wait. Did I change the leader? I did not change the leader.
for
That's great. Good thing I saw that. What? Okay, what happened? Let's check. Because the cavalry is fought now. Okay. Okay. So because the cavalry is fought, I know how to do this. Let's go like this. Let's go fight with the cabs. Don't mind their range.
I'll
so,
We
oh,
just usually ignore them because the
I'll
infantry will go in the front. What did I just do? Let's change it to RK.
I'll do my
Everything here should be cabs, 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 cabs. Okay, this is cav, this is cav, cav, cavalry over here. Okay, let's place the cavalry in front. Oh no. Let's make the infantry tank. Cav. The cabs are the main, so cav infan. Let's remove this. Let's place this. Okay, let's go. Yay, it worked. That's great. On to the next. I hope we win this one. Okay, we win it. We're at the last phase for today. This one is 3041 to 3050. These are the last 10 stages. I wonder what will happen. Okay, we win this one. 9 more. We're defending now. Okay. This one's a loss. Oh, it wins. Okay. We're doing it. I don't know what's happening, but we're doing it. Okay. On to the last 7. On to the last 7 stages. Will this be a win? This will also be a win. Okay. My cavalries are steamrolling everything. And I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching. Okay. On to the last 5. This will be easy for the last 5. At least we're going near the end. Okay, okay. That's great. My cavalries are doing it. That's great. On to the last three. I hope we're going to win it. I really hope we're going to win it. Okay. Good thing I said that because we lost. We are at the attacking side. Range phalanx for the enemy with a lot of range. Okay. So that's why we lost because we need pure infantry here. We have a lot of cavalries. That's why we lost. So
My
infan,
signal.
infan. Let's change this one to infantry. Let's change everything to infantry. Okay. Remove this one. Let's place it to infantry. Okay. This one to infan. Let's place the infantry in front. And this one's not infantry. Let's change it to infantry. Okay. Infan, infan, infan. This one's not infan. Okay. This should be good. On to the last two. Okay, this is the last one. That's great. I wonder if my infantry can do it. My infantry cannot do it. Okay. So it's a cav phalanx. That's why we lost. Cav phalanx with a lot of that one. With a lot of infantry. I doubt my heroic cannoneers can do this. Okay, let's just try it. Let's just try it. I doubt they can win this, but let's just try it. We have a lot of choice.
Let vent.
Okay, let's go
Oh.
let's go range with this one. Let's change this to range. Let's change this to range. This one's range, so let's go here. Okay, this one's good. Let's change everything to range. What's the next? The secondary is cavalry. Okay, let's remove the infantry. Range cav, range cav, range cav. Let's remove the infantry. Range cav, range cav. Let's remove the infantry. Range cav. Let's place something like cavs. I highly doubt this would work. But we're just trying. It's the last stage, so there's no harm in trying. And it worked! Okay, that's great. So, okay, let's double check everything. Range cav, range cav, range cav. That's great. Everything here is range. My leader is range. My formation is range. Okay. Let's double check if we've done it. Okay. Let's check the other stages. Let's see if they have done it. Okay, that's great. That's
The weak
great.
shall
And
fall.
this one too. That's great.
Soaring through the
Okay.
skies.
Our challenges for today are done. I hope you guys learned something, especially in the mixed stages. The mixed stages are hard, but it's on a case-to-case basis. There's no answer. There's no one answer to everything. You will change your lineup every single stage, and that's what you should expect. I hope you understand. I hope you understood something on how to deal with it and how to fight it. Okay, guys, see ya. Bye.